The dates on the back of the Constitution. Most people didn't even know that there were dates on the back of the Constitution. And most people didn't even know that there was stuff written on the Constitution that wasn't visible to the naked eye. Like I said, yes, it was a form of invisible ink, the very first invisible ink ever used. We wrote information on the back of the United States Constitution. But there were about 4 or 20 of them actually written in different ways or something like that. I made copies for other people to keep just in case. And I think United States I'm sorry, American Constitution, not United States, but American Constitution was taken to what's called, at least it should say America on there, because I named this country America. It shouldn't say just United States. It should say America, American Constitution. You know, it's basically Lucifer Star, but my country was going to be America. So I said I named this country. This is my country. I bought and paid for it, just like I bought and paid for Germany, just like I bought and paid for Poland, just like I bought and paid for Russia. If there was someone out there, we went up to them and we paid them money, so they could, we paid for this land. The Indians, I don't know about them. Actually, technically, we did contact them, and they basically said, well, nobody had claimed the land, so they were just living on it, or something like that. I don't really know. Like I said, the Indians, I was like, well, they're already here, so I guess you're my people too. So anyway, I basically said, okay, well, they were different, though. And technically, I gave them horses. Like I said, I had receipts. I remember everything I did. I gave the Indians horses for the land and stuff like that, and moved them to somewhere else and gave them some new land. So anyway, so they would be okay. So anyway, and like I said, we gave them land by a water source or by water, and someplace where they could farm or whatever else like that. It had to be someplace, livable. It couldn't just be like on the edge of a cliff or something like that. It had to be someplace where they could actually make a home and living. I don't do that. I don't just uproot people and put them, into the Badlands. Like we build places for them. We give them stuff. I think that we gave them a whole bunch of trailers or something like that. We did do stuff. Like I said, you just have to look up under Lucifer White Star Lines, or Lucifer Star, basically. It was my company, and I paid for everything. I gave people lots of stuff, so they could, I had lots of factories. I dedicated my existence somewhat to making sure that people were paid for what they did. I gave them money. I gave them stuff so they could live happy lives, and they did. They were very happy. So, anyway, I'm not a conqueror. I said I do not conquer. I buy things. I trade. I purchase. I improve. I make better. I build stars, and all my people were very happy. People were thrilled to be a part of Lucifer Star Lines. I was the epic. I was the biggest company, or biggest person in the universe. So, like I said, 100 trillion years old technically. And basically more epic than epic. Builder of Germany, builder of most countries, and not just Earth. 100 or 400 planets out there, and lots of other life forms. Like I said, I would teach, and I would lead, and others would grow and become more, and maybe eventually, hopefully, advanced into space in the star system. Like I said, I was, the LSF-A colony ship. And I said I wanted my children, I didn't really have children, per se. I wanted my life forms to go to the stars just like I had. To go out there to explore the universe, to see the universe. Anyway, I did too, so. I wanted everyone to experience what epic existence was. Anyway, though, so. Whatever. Like I say, Rodney. Most people would ask, what happened? Rodney, he happened. JFK, some other people. I was supposed to be taking a nice little vacation. And it turned into a nightmare. Rick Bush's Easy Street. Bunch of people going around trying to steal stuff, trying to get stuff, doing epic inflation, existential inflation. Yeah, whatever. My stuff all got built. White cities. My safe nuclear power plants finally got built. I had ships that could cross the ocean for free. Technically, the American government was using them. They're White Star Line ships. Like I said, the U.S. people or USF people don't really know that much about nuclear. Like all the companies, all the people, like even the civilian nuclear research center and all that other stuff. They were paid for by, sponsored by me, so the civilians could have nuclear power as well, or there could be a civilian group that understood nuclear power. Yeah, whatever. I don't really care. As I funded these organizations and paid for these organizations and helped these organizations and directed them, whatever, man. Like my friend Rick would say, he always checks out the people around him. Well, he didn't really know me. Nobody knew me. Creator of the American government. The one who set the laws and wrote the Constitution practically. Like I said, you didn't know about the dates on the back of the Constitution, did you? Many people didn't know there was anything written on the back of the Constitution. Disappearing, reappearing ink. Yes. Available in most of my stores now. Back in 1912 or 1812 or some year, it was quite high-end, quite new age stuff. Even Karen had no idea who I was. I thought it best that I was waiting for people to ask. But Rick Bush and Rodney Briley and a few other people got in the way of all that. So whatever. I tell you now, who cares? Yes. And I'm the one who declared independence as America. I declared my independence. My country is completely independent from all others. Me. It's kind of funny trying to kill and trying to submerge and trying to end the person who declared your independence and could actually declare. Like I said, the thing was also about America is that you needed someone that could actually declare your independence from everyone else. Like I said, since I owned Europe and Germany and all the other countries of the world, I was the only one with enough seniority, enough name, enough whatever, to actually declare America's independence. Like I said, you needed someone. That was one of the things, is that in order for America to declare their independence from all other nations and all other places in space and time and everything else, you needed somebody with some seniority. You needed somebody with an old name. Me, Lusifer Star. So like I say, I declared America's independence. I declared America a country. I was the only one who could declare it and actually make it stick. My rights as creator. I was the only one who could actually say to Germany and Europe and just about everywhere else that, you know what, I'm going to be independent. This is my country. This is my planet. It is a sovereign by itself entity, and it does not have to obey anyone else's laws, rules, or whatever. I make up my own system and my own laws and my own way of doing things. What is America? What is the American Constitution? What is the United States? All that stuff. Like I said, it's not really the United States. It's America. It's Lucifer Star's country. Me. So anyway. It's my planet. It's my sun. My other planets. But I don't really need them. I made this one nice. So anyway. Whatever. Good luck with all that. I was the only one who could declare America's independence. So, anyway, no one else had the authority. Everybody else would have been like, "Who are you?" It's like, but a Lucifer Star. Now that's a name people knew. So anyway, yeah, I am a free nation from everywhere else. I'm not just some person.